Hey guys, Wolfie here and welcome back to the channel. The usual disclaimer as always, any opinion here is mine and mine alone. So this is part 4 of the PC build journey, and between part 3 and this video is a bit of a doozy. Due to, me doing this all by myself, nobody helping, nobody offering to help me, it's like it took a lot longer than I anticipated. So, one of the biggest things here, that is the CPU cooler. Now, again, this is the Cooler by NZXT. The fans here, I want to showcase, that is by Lee. So, I did all of that. Like I said, between part 3 and this one, I actually went ahead and installed the Wi-Fi card in advance, so that way it's less for me to deal with. Now, some of the other things that gave me some degree of difficulty, like I said, the main one was the CPU cooler, because I had to angle everything just right, and it took quite a bit of trial and error. Now, I will put, another, issue that I ran into, and that's actually one of my contact lenses was giving me a bit of a difficulty. I was feeling it a little bit here and there, and that kind of obstructed my eyesight a little bit and that sort of thing. Now, the cable management, quote unquote, it's not the world's best, but it is what it is. I did some wiring, again, like I said, off screen. I did just about as much as I could. I have to look at one other cable to see if it's anywhere here on the motherboard. If it's not, I'm done with the wiring. If not, I actually have to do another check, that sort of thing. And with that, like I said, it is going to be involving these items right here. Again, this is the Wild Stick that's been perhaps the real MVP here. That is the graphics card support bracket. That's the GPU itself. I have it face down like this, thank goodness. And that's the power supply. Now, regarding these two items right here, now, it depends on, the order of operations in sense of, like, what to install last. Some people install the power supply last, provided that things like, the graphics card, the motherboard cable, and the CPU cable all have extension cords there already. So, which is not a bad option. Now, some people will put in the power supply before the graphics card because that way you can easily route things, that sort of thing. Now, like I said, this is the 850 watt power supply by EVGA. This is the Platinum batch Supernova P6. This is fully modular. This does have eco mode. Let me show that real quick. It's right here, that little switch right over here. That's the eco mode. And you want to turn that, have that on so, it works the way you want it to. But anyway, like I said, some people put this in last, some people put in that last. It depends on, varying circumstances and whatever else have you. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to put this in first before I put this in. So that way I actually have a better idea, what to do. So between part 4, which is this video, and part 5, which more than likely will be the finale unless I say otherwise, part 5 will likely be the finale, and I'm going to show you why I put some of the cables where I did. Now, one of the cables people might be whining about here, let me show you real quick. That is, I'm going to put my thumb over the cable in question. It is the SATA cable right over here. Now, the reason why I have it as the position number 3 is because I just don't want to risk torquing, let me grab the cord in question real quick. So it comes with this stuff right over here. So I just don't want to put, this particular cable at risk of, like, damaging it, that sort of thing, if that makes any sense. So I want to put it as close to the components as possible. Now, let me see here if I have something I may have something in the wrong spot. No, I don't. Now, that is the graphics card, the VGA cable. That's the CPU, and that's the motherboard cable. So, it is very simple, in the sense of, like, the cables needed. And I'm really happy with that. Now I'm going to put this in last, so that's down there. I do have to pause this because I do need to get this set up to where I can, do the remaining of the installation in a safe manner. So I will be back in a few minutes. Okay, so I am back. What I'm going to be doing right now is I'm going to be installing the power supply unit into the chases. Now, you notice here how I have it oriented just by the edge right here. So the fan's going to be facing down because, believe it or not, for this particular case, again, this is the NZXT H510 Flow. Now, I can actually get away with the fan orientation being fan orientation down in that regard. For the time being, and then in case I find out that there's carpeting where this driver's going to put it, I can actually have to let him know how to walk him through changing the fan orientation. So this is a for now measure, but it's going to come down to the how the driver's going to have like the flooring in the basement. So I'm going to do it like so. I do have to be kind of careful here. So and make sure this stuff is all out of the way. And this can get kind of tricky if you don't know what you're doing at all. Okay, that's actually a lot easier than I thought. So I'm going to. Now some people mention, when you put the screws in, sometimes you have to do it like in an X formation. One side then the diagonal, the other. It's like not really as necessary as some people think it is, but it's something, it's worth pointing out, in a sense of people saying, oh, you should do it this way, you should do it that way, so on and so forth. So I'm going to line up the holes, if I am able to. Okay, I do see looks like the lower left. There we go. That's one down, 3 to go. If I could, there we go. There we go. So what I did here is I went for the upper right. I want to make sure this is something, I cannot time any further. So that's down that. We're going to go for the upper left because it's closer to me. Actually, no. There we go. Actually, I had the wrong hole. Holy smokes. Here. Got there. And then I just have my lower right. And then we have ourselves a nearly fully assembled computer. What I'm probably going to be doing, like I said, between part 4 and part 5, is a lot more of the cable managing. I'm also waiting on 2 particular, how do I want to word this, case badges / stickers, and the reason for that being is, make it a little more professional in the sense of like, okay, this is what this build has, so to speak. So this is the final screw for the power supply, and like I said, it's the lower right. Okay, let's see if I can find it. Here we go. Go! So there you have it, folks. That is a fully assembled power supply. Now, fortunately, I will be doing some connecting here and there, so that way you guys get to see what's going on. Let's see if I get this. Okay, that's the connection right there. This is SATA. Okay, gotta make sure this is CPU. make sure. Okay. Okay. There we go. Got that. So we're going to be connecting some SATA. So, okay. I want to make sure I have all the SATA cables ready to go. Okay. And make sure I don't torque it. Okay, so I should. Okay, so there should be another. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Sure. That's SATA. Okay, I'm going to stop there for momentarily. And I'm going to grab myself a pair of scissors and find it up here and do some a little more advanced cable managing. Let's see here. I think this might be it. Go. So that way I can actually do something about that. There. Okay, so I want to make sure that I have all of my that one. No, I knew there was another one. Here we go. This is where the L shape is. There we go. That's number 2. Unfortunately, I left this puppy. This is going to be kind of tricky. Let me grab something real quick. Hopefully I can grab my headlamp. And yes, this is a headlamp. It's actually been helping me on all my builds thus far. Okay, so that's where I know where the shape of the belt is. Is towards my right hand. Okay, so it's gonna be if I can get this. If I can get this, okay, I may have to swap positioning of sorts or not. There we go. Oh. Okay. So that's just about that on that. So we got all the SATA, all that good stuff. Now, I'll be back in a few. Okay guys, I am back, and hopefully, like I said, this is the last major component, and that is this guy right over here, the graphics card. Now, it is said that it is the most expensive component in the entire build, and it really comes down to, you know, varying factors how true it is. It's not always true, because sometimes the CPU is more expensive than the graphics card. Sometimes it's the other way around, but it really depends on that sort of thing. So, in order to help prepare for the graphics card installation, so what I did way in advance was actually, I'm pointing to right here, is the, this particular, like, latch. I had to push it back so that way it helps me, it gives me an easier time to, like, install the graphics card. And then, what I also did right here is, like, there's this part right here where my hand's gripping at. Yeah, I had to get rid of this temporarily, and by that, put it to a safe place. So get rid of this where I'm gripping temporarily, and then also go after slots 2 and 3. Now, the reason why slots 2 and 3 are, like, were quote unquote removed, those are the two most common places, you know, when it comes to graphics card installation. That's very much, you know, the top, you know, the go-tos, slots 2 and 3. Now, what needs to be done in advance, like before you even put the graphics card in the build, is that there's going to be some degree of plastic, and it's in a few spots over here. So we're going to be removing some plastic. Let's just hope the audio here can catch the sounds. Here we go. Now, when it comes to, like, the plastic on the tempered glass, I'm going to let the driver do that once he gets the build. And yes, that is, anytime you peel, like, some plastic off of a computer component, it is so satisfying. Now, I notice there's the, there is something here, the quote-unquote, the sticker thingamajigs right here where my, trying to get my thumb on. It's not the easiest part, mind you, so bear with me, please. Now, you want to get all the plastic off of the graphics card, because that way you don't have to worry about higher temperatures after everything's all said and done. There we go. That's the last piece of plastic. Now, we're going to do a double check, making sure there's no more plastic for me to peel. And then another thing you want to go after is this particular rubber spot, and that holds the quote-unquote fingers for the graphics card. Now, sometimes you got to do this, believe it or not, like with the case, like on its back, quote-unquote. But I'm being all yellow here, as I always typically am. Okay, gotta make sure. Do I have this in there right? I should. Okay. Hold on a few minutes. I figured it out, folks. So it took me quite a bit longer than I anticipated, but that is I just got the click, and that's so satisfying, like I said. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be grabbing the final 2 screws. And yes, you are hearing the cat meowing his butt off. That is Sandy the Tabby. He is saying hi. Now, I'm going to make sure it's the right screws. It's not the end of the world if they aren't. Okay. There we go. Have one down. One to go. There we go. There we go. Yes. There you have it, folks. But I am not quite done with it yet. I'm going to put in my... Okay, that's my graphics card extension cord. Okay. And make sure. Now, I'm going to say here is that, regarding, like, since of, like, you know, testing before cable management or BIOS after the cable management, it's entirely up to you, in my personal opinion, because some people would recommend it after you do the BIOS test, like, make sure to post all that stuff, and some people say, you know, cable managed before or cable managed after. Again, like I said, that is entirely up to you. Now, I'm going to lift this puppy right back up. So, I am going to do, if I can grab the cable that somehow fell out of the slots, we're going to do that final connection. And make sure it's the right ones. Sometimes these extension cords, guys, this can be an absolute thorn in the side. Okay. Okay. I am majorly tempted right now to just like screw the extension cord on the graphics card and just plug it in directly. Okay. And me being me, that's what I'm going to be doing. Son of a gun. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that I don't know what the deal is with that particular extension cord, but I digress. And make sure everything's in the right spot. Okay, get this right there. Yeah. Okay, should I do it like this? Let me see which one's the easier one to go after. Okay, so I am still recording. Okay, good. So that's there. This is pretty much how I... Okay. Oh, joy. That's 8 and 8. Now we are going to do this guy right over here. This is a what's known as a support bracket for the graphics card. It prevents the sag. So I'm going to do a couple of, do it like this. Make sure it loosens up a little bit. So that way I'm going to make sure do it like that. Make sure like so. I'm going to grab myself some zip tie so that way this doesn't stick out as bad. So that's that. So let me grab my scissors. That's that. Looks a lot cleaner. Okay, so we're going to set that aside. Now, what I'm going to be doing to wrap up this particular video is that, yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of this because it's not really worth my time trying to, figure out like the whole thing with from this particular one straight for the power supply, to the graphics card. So the last thing I'm going to be doing before I end part 4 is putting this guy back in place. Because it is the plate that goes to this part right here, where my left hand is like, where you can see my left thumb. So this is what I'm going to be doing last before I wrap up this video. Okay, I'm going to get it like that. Okay, gotta make sure I know what I'm doing here. Okay, so I think this is okay. Let me double check something real quick. Okay. This is okay, I'm going to have to pause this video real quick, folks. So, I'm going to do it. There we go. Get the last one. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, and it looks like this is about to be as complete as it is for right now. Because like I said, I am waiting for a couple of case badges that I ordered off of eBay. And I'm going to tackle really the cable managing before I could close not this side of the panel where you can see my pinky, but it's going to be the other side over here. So this is what I'm going to be trying to, make sure I can get, like cable managed really good and then close it so that way I could do the attempt to post once I get all like the two case badges that I'm waiting on. So I'm going to tighten up the antennas for the Wi-Fi router, and that's about as good as it's going to get for the time being. So that is that on that. With Wolfie here signing off, I will catch you all on the flip side.